when it comes to the kids, especially with Choice, y'all stop tagging me when Choice posts her modeling shoots or whoever she dating in the moment. I don't care. That girl is grown, okay? We support her career and her modeling. She knows not to do nothing to disrespect this family. When it comes to the kids, especially with Choice, y'all stop tagging me when Choice posts her modeling shoots or whoever she dating in the moment. I don't care. That girl is grown, okay? We support her career and her modeling. She knows not to do nothing to disrespect this family or to disrespect herself. But she's a grown woman, about to be 22, okay? She is making her decisions for her career.
And we're proud of her.
And we are very proud of her. And yeah, and listen.
Folks who are in a relationship or dating seriously, be honest and see if your answers match. Which one of you are the most patient? Is the best?
You literally.
Nobody was talking to her.
I don't know how we always end up here. Drove us here. You literally put it in the GPS and drove us here to the gallery. And you literally.
Nobody was talking to her.
I don't know how we always.
When it comes to the kids, especially with Choice, y'all stop tagging me when Choice posts her modeling shoots or whoever she dating in the moment. I don't care. That girl is grown, okay? We support her career and her modeling. She knows not to do nothing to disrespect this family. And
you know you're a witch, right? Like
a what?
You're a witch.
Oh no, I'm not a witch.
Witches are good things.
Yeah, but I just don't go by that.
Okay. I mean, it's different words for the same
Unless you cast me as Glinda in the new Wizard of Oz.
In which case?
In which case? I'm
I say
available.
that in the context of when I was in college, I had a professor say to me, "You're a witch," and I was like, "Okay." Same. I was like, why would you say that to me? And he was like, what I mean is that you have the ability to conjure the best from those who don't know they have it and reveal the worst from those who think they're hiding it. And so he was like, you have a gift of sight.
Oh, I am a seer. Right.
And so that was the context he was saying. So he was like, you're able to basically work with the energy of the world in a way that other people may not trust themselves to tap into.
Yeah. I mean, that's been my whole life. I was born with a gift. I talk about it in my first book because I wanted to be clear.
Flex
with people.
number 2.
What is happening?
Flex number 2. I talk about it in my first book, which assumes there are several.
I'm just saying it's important to say my first because when I wrote my first book, I said I already had a lot of followers and I wanted to reveal to them my gift. And I wanted to put it in my opening chapter to give them the choice if they wanted to continue to follow me or not. So I started with that. So this is your opportunity to either close it or keep reading. Because I hid it for so long. Growing up with a gift is scary. And if you try to tell people what you see or dream or hear, you're told you're crazy or they look at you strange. And so I had hid it for a very long time. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to hide that anymore. So this is who I am. And so when you talk about those things, it's been my whole life, you know, from seeing things that nobody else see and being a little girl thinking, you know, at nighttime I was always afraid of the dark. I slept with a nightlight or the TV on until I was about 28, 29 years old. And then Chance was like, listen, we got a little bit of money. We're going to get a TV with a timer on in the bedroom. So set it for 45 minutes. So you can go on and go to sleep by the time the TV cut off. that's a true thing for me. And so my sister used to tell me it was a boogeyman. And I believed it. And then I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, I shouldn't still be seeing the boogeyman at nighttime. But I would see shadows and I would see people and hear things and see things in my dreams that come to pass, or speak to people who I never met before but would tell me things, and I would go tell my mom and them, and they'd be like, there's no way for you to know that. So that's been my entire life. And then I ran from it for a while because it scared me. But now I embrace it, and it's who I am.
So basically what you're saying is I was right.
How are you balancing or being able to be who you are as far as a woman of faith in the entertainment industry? Is that giving you any type of challenges?
It has not in this season of my life, right? Because when I said that you can have me, I meant it, right? And so I'm never ashamed. I am going to always be Tab. And people are very clear about who I am, right? And so when I walk in a room, they know who they're getting. And so I have had people, send me messages or, kind of, have meetings with me and tell me, maybe you want to, tone it down a little bit, because, in Hollywood, people don't want to work with, people who churchy or, they Christian and they out loud about it. I said, oh, well, them ain't the people I want to work with. And then I go do a video and tell them out loud in front of everybody, y'all ain't the people I want to work with, okay? If you got a problem with Tab talking about the goodness of the Lord and what he has done for me, honey, I'm not your person and you ain't, all right? So, and I wish you well and I love you and God bless you, but that ain't my business.
First, I really stopped caring about what people thought. What others think of me ain't my business, okay? Another lesson in which I am enduring right now is this new friend that I have that I didn't know was going to be my friend. She's really not a friend. She's more like an enemy. Her name is Perry. That's short for perimenopause. It be hot. At night, she shows up. She don't call. She don't text. You be in the bed. She be like, girl, I wanted to talk to you about something. What's the temperature in here, okay? So I've learned, number 3, keep a fan with you at all times. Another lesson I've learned in my 40s is you can't eat everything you used to eat in your 20s. Honey, that stomach will let you know, girl, you grown now. You can't eat like a child. Be good to yourself. Real quick, how shall we begin this? So, me and my husband, we had a little staycation, right? Which means we went to a hotel not too far from home, but we spent the night, right? Because we had a little event and things. So we was like, oh, we just stay down here. Now, in this hotel, beautiful hotel, the mirrors there gave me different angles that I don't really get at home. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. You see, Catherine, my friend downtown, because she's a cat. I don't normally have to look at her often with a mirror. Sometimes when you're growing up or in your 20s and 30s or whatever, you might need to hold the mirror and let her smile and things, right? You need to, make sure she's looking all right, or when something ain't feeling right down there, you be like, let me see, girl, what you doing, okay? We don't really have to do that often anymore, okay? Even when I cut her lawn, all right, I got it down to a science. I don't really need to look at it. I know how to edge her up, okay? Bushes trimmed and all. We usually leave a landing strip. Very giving tropical vibes. Lush green grass. Tons of moisture before Perry had arrived. But in this hotel, okay, yesterday, as I had got out the shower and this mirror is here, I put my leg on the stool to put lotion on. I caught a view of Catherine and I said, then wait a minute, Catherine, girl, when did we leave from tropical vibes to Alaska or Antarctica? Okay. She's giving a little white as snow, a little texture change, like icicles, okay, because it's giving a little pointy feeling. What are these gray pieces, honey? Honey, when did that begin? I did not know, so I had to ask my husband. I said, babe, you won't go tell me? Because most times, and quite often, he has a direct view of what's happening. You understand? He said, oh, yeah, it's been like that for a little while, babe. It don't bother me none. But I had just wanted to know when did it had changed. Ain't nobody told me nothing. I didn't know. So today, when we, checked her landing strip, we trimmed it right good. It's a little different when you cutting the ice. It's like little briar bushes or something. I don't know. I mean, it ain't but a little bit, but it's a whole lot of snow. I don't know when it happened. Anybody else just get caught off guard when you went from tropical to, I don't know, cold weather? I mean, and maybe that's why sometimes it feels a little dry down there. During perimenopause, things ain't as moist as they used to be. It does get right Alaska-ish. These are the stories of my life. Just asking. Chime in, ladies, or men. Where do we begin?